come along with me for my day in the studio. So here is what the studio looks like in all of its entirety. As you can see, we have the teleprompters right here to help us understand what exactly to say while on screen. We also have these scripts, so we are well informed on set. We have these microphones that help us to communicate very efficiently. The wireless mics, they look like this, and we talk into them, and they help to, like I said, amplify our voices on set and make them extremely clear as possible. But you gotta make sure not too much hair is in the way, or else it's gonna sound fuzzy. So this is what it's like. And here are some of my collegiate co-anchors / co-hosts. How are y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Period. Oh my gosh. So what got you into this setting, you know?
I just love talking about sports and yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes, how about you, girl?
I just like talking.
Yes. As you can see, a lot of us journalism people, we love to talk, and that's why we're here. I mean, obviously, to be able to do all this, you have to have a tendency to want to conversate a lot. So before we get started, I always like to review the script so I can know exactly what to say or what to anticipate while on set. I know that the teleprompter is there for extra assistance, but you can never go wrong without reading the script. It helps give me an overall analysis of how long the, newscast might be. On top of that, it also helps me to diverge from those annoying filler words like, like, or, and, it just gives me a clear consensus on what I need to say exactly while I am behind the camera. So those paper scripts are very important. Don't forget them. Don't take them for granted either. They're there for a reason. Here are some of my colleagues also reviewing the script so they have a clear understanding of what exactly to say while on set. It's just very important. Make sure you read that script. It just works. I'm telling you. The lighting too goes so crazy. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Like literally behind set, there's just so much light. It's everywhere. It just tortures you with its existence. I'm just kidding, it doesn't torture you. This is seriously so fun. Also, oh yeah, our news set today is definitely a lot shorter than usual because we're doing the Thanksgiving edition of MCTV. And usually the pages feel a lot more thick, but this time we have less pages, which basically equates to a very short newscast. But who cares? We're gonna make this as memorable as possible. Pretty cool. I'm so mad, please ignore this. This nasty ass pimple, I'm telling you, it's horrible. It's out here infiltrating the whole basis of my face. I bet nobody's even gonna look at my eyes anymore. They're just gonna look at that huge sweltering pimple that's just, bam, right in your face. It's pretty enraging. Yeah. Oh yeah, it also tells us the time. Isn't that cool? Keeps us in the know of what the current time period is like. Period. Yes.
Okay, go ahead and look at the camera too.
Okay.
And it's just like a little circle. And it should twist and twist. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and start reading.
Okay. The details on the extent of a recent cyber attack on one part of the Texas Tech University system is becoming clearer after an announcement last week. Coming up, we'll have a look at what information could be at risk for patients of the UMC health system.
Some Texas Tech students with dreams of starting their own business took a huge step towards bringing their ideas to life last week. Find out how one campus resource is increasing the entrepreneurial spirit here at the university.
Keep going.
And Texas Tech football was back in action against a familiar foe in a game that was much more competitive than expected.
So there you have it, guys. The lighting does not look so great. I don't know why we're blue in this camera. Why are we blue? Do you see that? Why are we blue?
Oh yeah, we are.
Well,
That looks super
anyways.
old-timey.
Look like Smurfs. But yeah, this is what we see from this end when the cameras are pointed towards us. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 cameras with teleprompters at the top, which we'll read off of. And we have our lovely camera woman in the background. And then also there's another TV right there that helps give us a more clear, definite view of what we look like from this aspect or angle. We are about to go live on the air very soon, and I'm going to record a few snippets of that. And then, well, that's what's up. We also do recordings like 2 times. So we are going through our first run through of this entire newscast. And once we're done with that, we're gonna do another one. And what Josh does in the background is that he takes all the videos and he puts them and pieces them together, edits the good parts, takes out the bad parts, and then creates a full newscast right on the MCTV station. Oh, see? All right, let's go.
Coming up, we'll have a look at what information could be at risk for patients of the UMC health system.
Some Texas Tech. Wait, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, that's just you, so just remember, just read through unless it says stop. All right, we'll take it from some Texas Tech. Ready? Count you down on camera 2.
Some Texas Tech students with dreams of starting their own business. My gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to, but I can't. Some Texas Tech students with dreams of starting their own business took a huge step towards bringing their ideas to life last week. Find out how one campus resource is increasing the entrepreneurial spirit here at the university.
And Texas Tech football was back in action against a familiar foe in a game that was much more competitive than expected. But there was a lot more than just a game on the
Gridiron.
Gridiron.
I was gonna read Gridiron.
Gridiron. Wait, I would have done that too.
Oh, exactly.
Stand by.
And Texas Tech football was back in action against a familiar foe in a game that was much more competitive than expected. But there was a lot more than just a game on the gridiron this weekend. MCTV's Jade Hernandez has a look at scores and highlights from all across Texas Tech athletics in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I am yemixakin.
And I'm Joanna Guerrero. Earlier this fall.
Stand by.
I was like, earlier this fall.
Welcome to the Monday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I am yemixakin.
And I'm Joanna Guerrero. Earlier this fall, a cybersecurity attack on one of the Texas Tech University system's primary institutions affected thousands of patients across the Panhandle and West Texas areas.
In September, the University Medical Center health system experienced a ransomware attack that stretched over to the neighboring TTU Health Sciences Center. And last week, UMC confirmed that the incident affected more than just hospital personnel.
Spoke to the students about the symbolic importance of the ring and how it connects them to the university.
Last Friday marked the end of the last full week of classes, but for some students and local residents, it also marked the day they could potentially take their entrepreneurial dreams to reality. On Friday, the Texas Tech Innovation Hub at Research Park hosted the 8th annual iLaunch competition. The yearly event features presentations in a Shark Tank style competition, giving finalists a chance to pitch a business idea to a panel of judges.
The top 3 winners actually, they get automatically admitted into
We'll come out to camera 2.
accelerator competition. And this accelerator competition really helps these startups become actual fully fledged businesses here in Lubbock. That means creating jobs, creating an economic impact. And so that's what we're really all about here. So it's exciting to see how many of these students are really eager to get into that competition.
The 2025 Accelerator competition will be starting in the spring, and applications will be accepted until February 21st. If you're interested in that competition or any of the other programs offered by the TTU Innovation Hub, you can check out innovationhub.ttu.edu for much more information. The South Plains area just finished up what might be the last weekend with mild conditions until next spring. Temperatures reached the mid-70s on Saturday, and yesterday afternoon, the Lubbock International Airport recorded a high of 82, just 2 degrees short of another record for this year.
We also haven't experienced any more freezing weather since last Wednesday's first freeze, but that could be changing by the time people start cooking for Thanksgiving. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. The sun is shining today on the MCTV tower cam, but we've also seen quite a few clouds moving through the area. It may not look a whole lot different than this past weekend, but looks can be deceiving. The current temperature is almost 30 degrees colder than yesterday, and highs are expected to top out just above 50 degrees.
Okay, let's stand by. We'll be counting you down on camera 3.
It at least makes it feel a lot more like the holiday season. But before the first drop in temperatures last week, an event here on campus also helped put Red Raiders in the merry mood.
On November 19th, the Residence Hall.
Okay, this time we'll come out to camera 2. Let's go ahead and set up for sports.
Students were invited to
Giving them the opportunity to share their holidays During the holiday season, not everybody celebrates Christmas, so it's a time for them to explore different cultures from across campus.
All students came together.
Impressive performance. Key defensive plays sealed with victory, with Jacob Rodriguez recovering a crucial fumble in the end zone and intercepting a pass late in the game. Texas Tech now sits at 7-4 overall and 5-3 in Big 12 play, showcasing a high-powered offense that continues to thrive under McGuire's leadership. The Red Raiders will finish out their regular season schedule this Saturday back at the Jones against West Virginia. Kickoff is set for 11 a.m., but if you'll be out of town for the holiday, you can watch on FS1. In women's soccer, the Red Raiders' incredible season came to a close, not
Close, yeah.
contributed 11 points and 6 assists as Tech dominated in assists and forced turnovers to secure the victory. With a record of 5-1, the Red Raiders now turn their attention to their next matchup against Northern Colorado on Friday back here in Lubbock. On the women's side, the Lady Raiders also had a successful weekend, increasing their win streak to 6 against the University of New Orleans. Bailey Maupin led the scoring with 20 points, but it was sophomore Jalen Bristow who really showed out with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks, tying her career high in points per game. Overall, the Lady Raiders forced 26 turnovers, resulting in 31 points, which was enough to keep them ahead throughout most of the game and securing the win with a final score of 78-70. Next up, the women will be back in action for the first time outside of Lubbock for the Paradise Jam tournament in St. Thomas on the Virgin Islands. The Lady Raiders' first matchup is set for 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day against Florida State, followed by Gonzaga on Friday and Missouri State on Saturday. That's all for this week's sports update. Stay tuned for more updates as the Red Raiders look to improve their records. Back to you, Yemi and Joanna.
Thanks, Jade. So, Joanna, are you headed out of town for the Thanksgiving break?
I am not, unfortunately.
Hey. Oh, that sucks. For you, girl. And obviously, you know, I am, because I can't wait to see my family. I'm going to go Tuesday, and it's going to be great.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
excited. I'm going to eat
It
some
will be
turkey. It's
great.
going to be... I'm ready.
It will be great.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. Have a great Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll see you next week.
Woo! And that was basically a day in the life in the studio. And we are done for today. We're heading out. This was super fun. I always love doing it. Like I just gained so much exhilaration from just reading a teleprompter and saying the news. So we are out of the MCOM building and finally out in reality. For those of you guys who don't know, now you know. I want to be a journalist when I'm older, and I am utilizing the MCTV system as a pathway for me to be able to figure out what exactly I want to do as a up-and-coming news reporter or newscaster. So that's why I do that. I get practice. I'm able to read off the teleprompter. Isn't it such a beautiful autumn day though, y'all? Oh my gosh, look at it. I love autumn. Check out the stiletto. I'm killing your hoe. Yep. Look at me walk up these stairs. Yup, but anyways, I'm finally back inside from that loud ass, you know, whatever the heck, blow dryer. Anyways, I want to be a news reporter. Shit. For those of you who don't know, now you know. I want to become a news reporter, and I'm utilizing the MCTV newscasting station as a way of being able to let me truly thrive and see if I want to do this as an actual profession. It's like the internship before the internship. It's like volunteership. Anyways. It's like volunteering without volunteering. No. Whatever. Anyways, I'm so glad that y'all got to see what a day in the life of the studio was like. It's so fun. I love doing it. I can definitely see myself doing this in the future. Definitely journalism is a major that I really wanted to do. I love being in front of the camera. I love talking. I'm extremely social. I'm full of action, and I just felt like journalism completely matched who I am as a person, my niche, my everything. Trust. And definitely for the people who know me in real life, you understand, you get it. You can understand why I like journalism. But yeah, guys, so that's basically the whole video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you can to support this channel. And for my incoming college students within the near future, please know what your major is. It will save you a lot of hassle and struggle. I'm telling you, it will save you so much money. And you'll be walking in the path that is meant for you. There is something in college for everybody. I promise you that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye. What are you looking at? The dress is given everything that needed to be gave today. All right, honey.